guys, Liv here with my 13-week bump date. Very exciting week as it's my last week of the first trimester, and the baby is actually growing to sort of a decent size where I'm starting to feel more confident that the pregnancy will progress. I know it kind of might seem silly to a lot of people that it's taken me this long to kind of feel that way, but you know, there's a reason why the first trimester, you know, most people don't share their news. So although we're very open and we're public with our news, it still can be nerve-wracking during that time. We did get our non-invasive prenatal testing back and everything's good, baby's normal, which was very, very exciting, and I feel very relieved. No matter what, we would have loved our baby, but it is nice to know that the next phase of our journey will be a little smoother than the past. In terms of the gender, they did have the gender, and she asked me if I wanted to know. Of course I wanted to know, but Eric and I want to find out together. We still haven't formally decided on what we're gonna do. We have some ideas, but regardless, I didn't want to find out without him, so I asked her to call back and leave a voicemail, which she did. So it's currently sitting on my phone, which is pretty surreal to know that my phone contains the gender of our baby. For some reason, I'm not overly, I don't know, tempted to listen to it. I am generally, for those who know me in real life, know I'm a pretty impatient person, but I don't know. I don't know if it is because maybe it makes it really real all of a sudden, or if it's because I just feel so positive about what it, or confident about what it is, or if I just really don't care, which I don't, but you know, if it's really just that I don't care so much that it's irrelevant. Obviously I want to know the gender and I want to start picking out names and things like that, so very, very excited. We're going to film some kind of gender reveal this weekend. If you haven't already entered our sort of like contest giveaway, you can sign up with the link down in the description again today. It's a Google short link, but you can go in and you can put in the gender and you can, you know, submit a name suggestion, and there'll be an extra sort of little treat if we end up using your name, I suppose. But yeah, so that'll close, I think I'll close that by, let's say by the end of the weekend. Obviously by the time the next video goes up, so just get them in sooner rather than later. In terms of how I've been feeling and symptom-wise, I actually had a friend in town and I was feeling so sick the whole time she was here. I felt so bad. I kind of regressed a little bit. I was feeling nauseous. I was feeling tired. I kind of, you know, for a while there, I wasn't really napping in the day. I was able to make it a full day, but I'm back to having naps again. So I've napped, like the last couple days, I've had a nap every afternoon. Short naps, but still, like, I just can't, I'm just tired. I'm also still not sleeping the best, you know, waking up in the night to pee. Like I was up at 3 o'clock this morning, and then it takes me forever to fall back asleep, which is really, really frustrating. I've been weaning off prednisone, which is the steroid I was on for my immune issues. And that's been giving me some headaches, although they also say at this point in time you start experiencing headaches. So it's really hard to tell what's giving me headaches, but I definitely have mild headaches, and that could be contributing to sort of my overall feeling of unwell and fatigue. So that's something else. You know, in terms of my appetite, I am eating pretty much normally as I would have prior to pregnancy, so that's really good. I'm trying to get back into my healthy habits instead of relying on carbs like I had been. I'm trying to get more salads and greens and veggies back into my diet, because that's really important, obviously. Not really any like food aversions or anything like that. I get nauseous if I haven't eaten. So I have to just still make sure that I eat pretty consistently, and I am definitely noticing more that I get dehydrated really quickly. In the very early stages, I was really like actively thinking, okay, I need to drink water, I need to drink water. Now it's like, I don't even need to actively think it, I'm just thirsty all the time. So that's good. Drinking lots of water, staying hydrated. But yeah, I have my energy back, I'd say. I feel up I feel like I really want to go be active, which I'm going to try and start getting. I've been doing daily walks with the dog. I want to really try getting into prenatal yoga. I think, like, I mean, we'll continue to play golf. I'll have to take it really easy, obviously, but I really miss volleyball. Like, that's been really hard on me, not playing. And obviously, like, I also play, well, not obviously, I also play baseball, and it's kind of coming into warmer months now, and I just really wish that I could sign up for a baseball league, but obviously that won't be happening. So I need to find another outlet for myself. Not sure where that energy is going to go, because I don't love going to the gym or doing like fitness classes for the most part. Sorry, my dog's barking. I'm not one to like to go to the gym and do fitness classes or things like that. I prefer activity-based fitness, I suppose. I like to dance and all the rest of it. So, but a lot of those things are very bouncy and just maybe not recommended, or maybe they are fine, but I feel still a little on edge. So I'm still trying to take it easy while upping my routine. And what else? I think that I'm finally starting to get a belly. I just feel like I have like a little paunch. I feel like if anyone saw me without context, they might just think I ate a big lunch, or they might think that I just have a little extra cushion around my midsection, like I'm not super fit or whatever. I'm gonna do I think I did one like in the early stages, showing you sort of my pre-pregnancy body, and today I'm gonna show you where I'm at right now. I will try and continue to show my bump in future videos. I had someone mention this, that I wasn't really showing my bump, so there wasn't really a bump, I promise. This week is sort of the first week. Even Eric was saying, I was like, I actually think I have the starting of a bump, and he's like, yeah, I thought so. Obviously he's really sweet and didn't want to say anything, but I do. I think I'm finally starting to show a little bit, which is really, really exciting, and it starts making everything feel a little bit more real. All in all, it's been a good week. I'm feeling more and more positive. Every week that goes by, I feel better and better and more secure in our pregnancy. It's tough because we're 13 weeks right now, and our last ultrasound was, what? When was our last ultrasound? It would have been at like the 12-week mark. So, I mean, it was our 12-week exactly on that, it was a week ago on the Tuesday. So it's a little bit past a week ago, but it feels like it's ages ago. Like it was a week ago, and I feel like it was like 3 weeks ago, and like it's just, time is crawling. And I'm sure for those of you watching, it doesn't feel that way. It probably feels like I'm already entering the second trimester and it was a blink of an eye. But for me, time feels like it's crawling. And the idea that our next OB appointment isn't for 3 weeks is like, oh, I just have to trust. And so it's a really good exercise in me learning to let go and just trust. And it is getting easier and easier for me to do that, for sure. I do have a maternal fetal medicine appointment. I think it's for high risk. A little bit sooner than that appointment, I think a week prior. So I'm not sure what that appointment entails. They said I have an ultrasound at that, so that'll be nice. I guess I'll only have to really wait 2 weeks. I just don't know. I don't know what they're looking for. I don't know what that ultrasound is really about. So on the one hand, it'll be nice to have the ultrasound. On the other hand, it's kind of like, what are they looking to find? I don't know. If you know what that's about, feel free to let me know. Give me the heads up what to anticipate. But yeah, so that's sort of my bump date. That's what's going on. There's not much else to let you know about, like symptom-wise. As I've mentioned previously, I'm pretty symptom-free. I know I've listed some things, but I've been quite fortunate, knock on wood, throughout this portion, that I haven't really felt too bad. So as long as I keep fed and rested, I generally feel pretty well. So I'm going to do a little belly shot for you to see sort of what my figure's looking like, and then we'll talk next time. Our next video will be our gender reveal, so stay tuned for that.